Gotta love that.
Someone's frozen.
Wow.
Hi, gang.
What in the heck is going on? Well, there's a good frozen image. Let's see what we can do here.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
I don't know.
Someone wants to just stare at the side of my head. I don't even want to see that.
Oh, changing camera do anything you think? Nope. Did you shut it down?
Nope, but that's what I'm going to have to do, I guess. But if I do that, then we're going to get muted. So let me try just the camera setup here.
We don't have anything going.
Well, I'm going to try the camera stuff and reset that. In the meantime, we'll just sit here and talk like old-fashioned radio. How's it going there, Josh?
I'm not hearing anything.
Well, I'm hearing something, so I'm just going to pretend like we're on and that we're heard. And if not, then everybody gets to stare at a big old black screen. Yeehaw. I don't even have a camera to switch to. So in the meantime, let me see if I can bring in Shane Jennings here with us. Shane, how's it going? I don't know if can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can. Good. Phew, something's going right. At least partially. How's it going, man?
Good.
Oh boy. I've hit a button. There we go. I don't know how to make you full screen. You've had quite the weekend, it sounds like, huh?
Yeah, it's been a full weekend. Good times with friends.
Are we old enough to hear any of the tales of what might have happened?
It wasn't, too bad. Just downtown Friday night, and then a little Christmas party last night, and wound up at Archie's seeing Josh play the last Saturday.
Nice. How did he sound?
He looked better than he sounded. It was good.
Well, good.
Despite Gene.
He looked better than he sounded. That's
I
like
rarely
that.
get that.
Yes, I know why on that, Josh. Because of the stereo thing. Hang on. Okay, so that should take care of that delay that you're hearing. This won't exit, but Okay, so I can see myself. Josh, let's get out of that.
Hey, there we go.
And let's do. I'm ready to throw my effing computer out any window. Good Lord. I should have just been a drummer or bass player. Don't you think?
Life would have been easier.
So let's see if. All right, good enough. Where are we at? Yeah, I don't need to hear that. There's what I need. Okay. So, we are here. There you go. Now you can see him. Josh, is the echo, is it taken care of?
I can't hear anything through this.
What is this?
I can, the actual audio thing.
That doesn't tell me much.
The actual feed from that.
Okay.
I can hear me on the phone, but
then let me change this. Playback devices. God, this is painful.
Technology.
Oh, it can fly a kite. You can't hear anything out of the. Let me see on the comments if anybody can hear at home.
They can hear. I can hear me on.
Jared, eat a Pop-Tart. You aren't toasty when you don't have one. Can anybody hear Shane?
Yeah, everything's coming through on the feed, but are on my end on this here.
Well, that's a camera.
That's right. On the audio from this line, I'm not getting anything.
Okay.
Probably something got pulled out.
Maybe I can hear it. So let's continue. So what do we got going on this coming Saturday, Shane?
Only the biggest event in all the land. Jiggy Fest 4. Hey, looky there. I need one of those. Jiggy Fest 4, obviously, return of Thrill Fall, Dirty Saints, Damsel, and this band everyone keeps asking me about. Who is Dime Store Horror? Well, you'll find out this.
Which way?
Your other what? Yeah, there
we go. There we go. Yeah, those guys. I don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. I'll sign that poster for you and give it to you. That way you can hang it on your wall above your bed.
Thank you. Thank you. I would love to.
Well, I've already not held true to what I told you. I told you I'd get you here right at 5 and wouldn't keep you long and the whole thing, and then everything went to pot.
I'm very flexible. I'm very flexible. It's all good.
That's what I've heard. I've actually I heard that you were pretty flexible last night. Yeah, exactly. So where all did you make on the tour of Shane's birthday party?
We went out to eat. There was a group of about 12 of us, and then from there we went downtown to Ernie Biggs and partied the night away with Red Light Runner. And
very cool.
Yes.
How was that at Ernie Biggs, having a band there instead of just the dueling piano thing? Is that pretty good?
It's the first time I'd ever seen a band there, and it works out pretty good. It's cool. It's totally different to see it in that way with a band up there rather than the dueling pianos, and it was a good time. We had a real good time. So college, was on break, so a lot of people out.
Nice, very cool. I won't divulge too much, but I got sent some pictures from Mr. Jeff Ward.
Really?
From the after effects of your birthday. So yeah that was. I wasn't even old enough to see those. What's that?
Are you talking about the elf on the shelf or the?
Yes, that's the one. The old elf on the shelf.
There's some stuff that happened last night at the Christmas party. I'm sure some of those pictures will get around too. So
what Christmas party was this, by the way? Is this like a Damsel Dirty Saints? Right.
A friend of all of ours, Joanne Brom, if you know.
Okay.
Had a bunch of us over, and it just kind of carried over from the birthday, several of us, and we hung out and played games. And then about 11, me and Scotty, my spirit animal, we got out of there and headed over to Archie's. And
very cool.
Yes, sir. It's been a long weekend.
Very cool. So yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like you packed in a whole lot of party into just a couple days. So good for you on that. Hope you save some for next Saturday because we're gonna tear it up, man.
As I said, this weekend's Dinky Fest, but this past weekend was Drinky Fest. So yeah, a lot of time in bed today.
Right, but this was about Drinky Fest number 76, though, right?
Yeah. For the year.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about Thrillfall. What is this your big comeback? Is this a one-off show? What can people expect from Thrillfall in this?
You never know with us. We're
totally
the greatest.
put you on the spot.
But we're the greatest band that never practices, and yeah, I mean literally, we're going to throw out 5 or 6 songs this week that we haven't even played in a year and a half probably together. But I mean, we've played them enough. We should know them. So we'll see how it goes. But,
right.
Thrillfall, we could, it's like this year we got asked to do Winga, and we just threw that together pretty quick. Next year we'd talked about maybe doing a show or 2 in the summer. I don't know if that'll happen or not. Damsel's already, I think we've got 23 shows booked for next year.
Dang.
As of right now. So, you just
That's
never
a heck
know.
of a side project.
It really is. Yeah.
Well, good for you guys, though. That's great.
Thank you. It's going well.
Very cool. So, which band can we expect to hear Barracuda from? All of them? Are we all 4 doing Barracuda?
All 4 bands are doing Barracuda. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Barracuda off.
We kind of had a talk about this, me and Kristen, and we Thrill Fall will do Barracuda, and some of the same songs we overlap probably wind up being Thrill Fall just because we need the songs that we that we already know because we aren't practicing. So
Right.
and we've got enough, in Damsel we got plenty of songs plus all the hard stuff we do, other hard stuff.
Yeah.
So
Very
we'll be
cool.
all right.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff, man. I'm super, super excited. I can't say thanks enough for even allowing my band that is like the sore thumb of the group to be a part of this. But I was like, come on, man, Jinky Fest 4, we got to have 4 bands, right? So yeah. But what's nice about that at the same time is people can come out and not know what to expect, and they're going to like something. There's something in the show for everybody, and that's what I'm super excited about. So, yeah.
And you guys will have a just kind of a surprise for everybody because nobody knows what to expect. I've had so many people like, "What? Tell us about them," and I'm like, "I have no idea. You're gonna see it when I do." So,
right,
here we go.
Yep, the big reveal. We better not suck. I'm super excited. This is going to be kind of my big comeback as far as being in a cover band and being in the scene, being a singer and that kind of stuff. Obviously, I've been active the whole time with Death May Die, but we don't play out a lot. We write a lot and stuff and work behind the scenes. But so I'm super excited to get back into the regular rotation of things. And it's been almost 4 years since I've been in an active band like that. So super, super excited for that.
Yeah, it's like riding a bicycle. You'll fit right back in, no problem.
I certainly hope so. I know I'm feeling welcome back in by everybody, which definitely helps. But I'll definitely talk about a little bit of that at the show. But yeah, it's been a journey for me. So super excited to be a part of it. So I know that you've got dinner plans with your parents. Josh was saying that you guys are probably going to go and reheat some McRibs or something and call it a day.
That would be a great night. It really would. I mean, how could you not?
I know, right? Yeah.
Around the holiday,
man.
Yeah. No, man, I'm good on time. You've got me all you need. But, the tickets are on sale still this week, $15 day of, and we hope invite everybody, and don't know how many more years we can do this, but
and that's the thing. Yeah. There's a lot of uncertainty in the air. So one thing that we are certain about that you and I talked about last week, if you want, you can go ahead and announce now. But we had a game plan and we stuck to it, and then we're like, let's pivot, shall we? And so that's what we're going to do. So Shane, I'll let you take the floor on that and let people know what to expect.
I hope I'm going to get this right, but 9:00 in the morning, we have decided that we are going to open the tables on the sides, the booth tables, I believe that's what you call them.
Yep.
You can tell how many that is, but tomorrow at 9 a.m. we will open just those seats for reservations. You have the details on how to get those and what's going on there. But the center section will all be still general admission, first come, first serve. But we've had so many people request reservations that we thought we would cause mass chaos. So let's just do it.
Yeah, and that's what you and I discussed at the beginning. Like, let's not mess with table reservations because there's a lot that can go sideways with that, trying to handle it yourself and whatnot. And so we agreed, that'll be easiest, just, first come, first serve for all the tables and stuff. And then you were getting messages, I was getting messages, hey, where can I reserve a table? So tomorrow morning at 9:00, we will release tables to be reserved. If you've already got tickets, you can still go back to Stubwire and get table reservations. If you haven't gotten either, you can get both. So stubwire.com is where you want to head. And check out tickets and exactly, and table reservations. So that being said, that's all the business of that. What are you going to wear, Shane? I've got one text. It's like, we've got to know what Shane Jennings is going to wear.
Is that really the big topic? Is what I'm going to wear?
It is, and people want to know: are you changing for every band that you're in?
I'm just in two bands, but I'll probably change shirts and bandanas. Got to
Oh,
mix
okay.
it up. You know,
Yeah.
I
You gonna
may
throw on
actually,
some guy liner, some
you may,
glitter from Jay Stevens or anything?
I may go with the old mohawk on the first band or
Oh,
something. Mix it
oh
up.
man,
Yeah,
edgy.
yeah. Monty Lorch, he really loves the backwards ball cap and sunglasses. So
Oh, does he? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I hear about it
I can see
every
that. I can see
day of my life. Yeah, yeah. That I'm
that.
in
Is
my
Monty
mid
going to be there at the
40s.
show?
I hope not. No, no, no. I hope he does because there's no person I love to give crap to than Monty Lords, and he likes to give it back to me. So
Oh
we
my
have a
gosh, yeah. And
we have a good
he can
time. But
he can hit you across the face with a stiff one too. Well, I mean,
yeah,
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 he can dish it out just as well as he enjoys taking it. So yeah.
yeah. Kathy must be a saint. That's all I've got to say. I mean, that poor
Right.
woman.
No kidding. No kidding. Man.
Yeah,
Good thing for alcoholic beverages.
absolutely. Yeah.
Very
And
cool.
hey,
Very cool.
I want to throw out there. Of course, everybody knows, but it is, basically first come, first serve. But we will have, according to Scott Henry, it was 50 T-shirts available for the first 50 people in the door. Scott says it's 49 available because he will get one
Oh,
together. So,
gotcha.
yeah, try to do something different, and I'm so appreciative of everyone that has supported this. What started out as a joke.
Well, and let's talk about that. What is the origins and the purpose of Jinky Fest for you, Shane?
Well, Dusty, give me the nickname. I don't know. It's not been that long ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And it
Right.
was basically just in threads and me and him talking. He would just, hey, Jinky, and then it took off.
It's funny because
And
like
so
nothing about your name is Jinky. I mean,
nothing
Jennings
at
is
all.
as close as it
No.
gets.
But what's crazy is in high school, I played sports. And so we all had different names for each other.
Sure.
And it was Jenkins. Everybody called me Jenkins.
Gotcha.
But I don't know where he come up with this. But I always had, this was before I even met you guys, everybody in the music community, but I jokingly had I don't even know what year this would be, but I've had like my 14th annual 29th birthday party. And one year I just said something about, I'm going to have Jinky Fest instead. So we did it, and it was a hit. And then the next year it was a hit. And then last year it was a hit. So it's kind of, I don't know, got a little cult following, and
Yeah.
already planning Jinky Fest 5. I've already had people reaching out. So
That's good. That's called building a brand and doing it the right way. If people are reaching out to you for the next one before you do the current one.
Trying to. And to get back to the T-shirts, that's just that's how I make nothing on Jinky Fest. I don't make a dime. It's my birthday. It's my hobby, my passion to hang out with my friends and play music. And all the bands get all the money. I don't get a dime. And I just kicked in the T-shirts as thank you to everybody that comes out and supports
To the
all
fans.
of our.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep,
So,
absolutely.
a little bit
Which
of
I think
giving back.
kudos to you on that. I think that's fantastic of you to do that for everybody. It's a pretty cool concept, I got to say, and it's something that not everybody can pull off because there's a lot of planning and stuff that goes into it, and a lot of, especially as the time approaches, a lot of stress that comes your way that a lot of people don't want to deal with, more so than a regular show because you're organizing multiple bands, not just your own for a show.
Yeah, and one of the things I've always tried to do with the bands I pick, which become such good friends with so many, but everyone is so easy to work with, and that takes so much stress out of it. But there is a lot of stress involved. As you said, people calling about tables and tickets and trying to get the bands organized, who's playing when and where and how and why. There's so much more behind the scenes, but nothing like some of the bigger events. But one day maybe we'll be at JQ8, Jinky Fest 20.
Right. They'll have to rename the whole building from JQH to Jinky. The Jinky Arena.
Jinky Arena. Yeah.
Not to be confused with the Janky Arena down in, I don't know, in Podunk somewhere.
But I hope to see everybody out this weekend. I really do.
Yes. Yeah, same.
Good time.
Elke says she's been inviting. She's bringing a crew to Jinky Fest 4. Yeah, and there's an event page floating around on Facebook too. If you guys haven't yet, hit the going button and invite some friends. You know, we'd like to pack out the Riff before we pack up for the rest of the year. So
Absolutely.
should be a good time. We hope to see you guys there.
Yes. Want everybody there.
Indeed. Very good. Well, Shane, I'll let you get back to whatever business you have. May it be McRibs or set list making or whatever. Buddy, I'm so excited to finally get to share the stage with you in any capacity. So thanks again for having us, and thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me on, and we'll see you guys this week.
Sounds good. Hope to see everybody out there. Thanks, Shane.
Bye.
All right. So, yes, Jinky Fest 4 coming this Saturday at the Riff. There you go. All right. Let's, Josh, I tell you what, let's jump to the top of these comments and get on with our regularly scheduled program.
All right.
What do you say?
Sounds good.
So before we do that, let me see if I can fix what's going on with your sound so you can hear.
Now I can hear.
There you go. I knew it was down there. I was like, I bet you I know exactly what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, we're back in action. Let's start this way. There you go. Don't forget, if you're watching the stream, bless your heart, for one. Second of all, make sure that do you have your button?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Make sure that you go and like the video, share it to your page, tag some friends, comment along, as you guys are already wonderfully doing. So, yeah. You can also... There we go. Get audio-only versions.
We had up there. So.
Audio-only versions of the show wherever you find your podcast. So, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, etc., and so on. You can also... become a Patreon member. Just go to patreon.com/the Audio Roast Podcast. Support the show. Find some extra stuff to look at and watch and view and see and judge and whatever. And we'll continue to post content over there. Also, don't forget about our playlist available at the end of most episodes. Not today, because we're just chatting things up today. And I'll explain why. But yes, check out past episodes. If you like some of the episode topics that we've done, you'll like some of the playlist over there. So Spotify and iTunes, search for the Audio Roast Podcast. You can also go to audioroast.com for all things Audio Roast related. Your one-stop shop for merch, playlist, sponsor links, past episodes, all the good stuff. You know, do it. So normally this is where we would go 7 songs in 7 days, but I needed more than 7 days, and in fact I needed more than 2 weeks. I still haven't listened to those songs. Full disclosure, I've been just a tad bit busy. So let's go ahead and continue on, Josh.
All right.
Oh, I think this might be a commercial.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a commercial. We need to do that.
Rock coffee. It's coffee that rocks, yeah. This ain't your typical coffee shop. It's Java with attitude, baby. From the moment you step onto the stage, you'll see, hear and taste the difference. We're rocking and roasting 7 days a week with guitars, amps, lights, burning wrists and groupies. We've got the best coffee, frappe, smoothies, protein shakes, pastries and sandwiches. Oh yeah, green M&Ms if you get backstage. Come on in and get a whole lot of love. Get the idea, my babies? Even if you don't love classic rock. Well, that's impossible. You're gonna love classic rock coffee. Check us out. Located at Kansas Expressway and Sunset.
I have just one question. Have you thought about being a guest on the show? We are currently seeking music lovers of all kinds to join in on our fun. If you're interested in being a guest, or if you just have questions, comments, or suggestions, you can message us on Facebook or email us at theaudioroastpodcast@gmail.com. You can also submit any topics you'd like to hear discussed.
Okay, let's see if I can hit this button the right way. There, I did it. Let's come on, guy. Let's go ahead and continue on with what we're doing here. Breakfast in America. Something like that. Now that Josh isn't here to be able to correct me, he went downstairs for a smoke break. That's what we got today, is some Living in America. When he gets back, he'll tell you all about what's in there. But in the meantime, let us go to the comments. All right.
Just a bathroom break.
No, just a bathroom break, he said. Before we go to the comments, then we'll let Josh tell us all about Living in America, or Breakfast in America. Uh-oh. Something had happened.
I believe
it's whatever you just plugged in or turned on.
Just put my headphones in.
Froze us.
Froze us. You know what it is? My thing just shut down, and that probably did it.
Okay, well, we are definitely frozen. Restart it again.
Okay.
So,
Can
sorry,
they hear
everybody.
us at all?
Yep, they'll be able to hear us.
Okay, so that's living after midnight.
Yeah, we want Breakfast in America, boy.
I'm not seeing. There it is. Breakfast in America.
Yeah.
It's a light roast, morning brew. It's nutty. It's crazy. That's a wacky coffee.
Oh,
there.
gosh.
It's got sweet citrus and dark chocolate, which was my nickname in high school.
Right, exactly. Hey there, children.
Hey, children, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly. That was my nickname in high school. That's great stuff, man. Okay, so I know that we've got some comments here, so let's go ahead and go to that while we've got some time. Elkie says, hello, Joshua Poole, pod boy.
Hello, Elkie.
Julia Lake. Oh, dang it, caught myself. Julia Drake Cobb says, Duchess. Julia Drake Lay Cobb the 13th. Says, I sang Christmas carols and played guitar for 3 hours in the cold yesterday morning, marketing event, sang for a 2-hour rock band rehearsal, then sang opera, Ave Maria, Ave Maria. I don't know. I don't do opera. Ave. This morning at church. Hashtag I still got it. Good Lord. That's a lot of singing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to do that.
Wow. That's impressive. Deborah says, hey, I'm a monkey. Rip. Rest in peace to Mike Nesmith. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Sad deal for sure.
Fun Nesmith fact. Mother invented whiteout.
Get out of town.
I will not.
Wow.
Mother invented whiteout.
Speaking of whiteout. Okay. Thank God we've got a screen back.
We got some whiteout information here.
Oh man. I'm fired up about this whiteout.
Whiteout tape.
Uh-oh. Where? Why? What? I don't want to sit there and stare at myself. Oh my gosh. Okay, why do you not have a camera now?
I got no control over anything.
I told
over
you
here.
if one more thing goes wrong, I'm going to scream. Hey, I gotta scream! Okay, well, let's see here. There's something going on with your camera.
It's showing me on that one. Got 99 problems. And cameras are about half of them.
Okay. I got nothing. You'll have to talk
Okay.
for a second, Josh.
Alrighty, so hey, how was everybody's weekend? I think Jared's going downstairs to address some issues down there. Let's see, what have we got here? Frozen by Elkie. Elkie says she's so excited to see Dime Store Horror. She's been inviting people. Yes, Stephanie Norton, I bet Crocs will be worn. Tyler Weeks is here. Let's see. I've been given a blind or the screen is I've given blind or the screen is black. No, the screen is black, Deborah. We're having some technical issues right now. Yeah, just one more screen cam, Elkie. We can't even do that right now. Just got back from Wisconsin. Yeah, how's everything going there, Elkie? You can private message us if you want to on that. Not real sure what's going on with Jared right now, but he's downstairs. I think they have a party coming in, so a lot going on. I know this is very, very exciting. Send me some comments. We'll talk. Okay, so good. We did funeral, and other brother was discharged from hospital, still under doctor's supervision. Well, our prayers are going out to you, Elkie. Is it okay if we kind of mention what's going on or whatever, or you can just maybe fill the people in? But we're thinking of you. I've been thinking of you since you told us what happened. So. How we doing down there?
I don't know.
The folks don't need to see me. We can just keep it on your camera. Okay. So, I guess that means yes, it's okay to share. Elkie, was it your grandkids that were at the parade?
I believe it was her sister's.
Her sister's grandkids were at that parade in Wisconsin, and so they were injured in that. And I don't have a whole lot of facts, but we're really thinking of you, Elkie, and so that's. Did you have any more information on that?
Okay, I have no idea.
No. Okay.
I mean, on the camera.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know you're just got what you're talking about, so I don't want to be too whatever about that. Okay. Let's see. I have no idea where your camera.
Yeah, that's all right. They don't need to see.
It'll just have to Have to do without the old
Yeah.
pod boy visual.
That's all right. I'll chime in.
So yes, we were talking before I was so rudely interrupted. No, so full disclosure, downstairs at the Riff, there's also a company that's having a private Christmas party, and they just showed up for that. So it's been a bit hectic. It's a lot to balance. Let me tell you. So, but before that, we were talking about your fun fact, and Mike.
Nesmith's
mother invented whiteout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here I have had this bone to pick for a long time, but really this week it hit home. These things suck so bad. I hate it. Thanks, crackheads, for ruining the magic of actual whiteout. Do you remember actual whiteout?
You can still get actual whiteout.
Can you?
Yeah.
But probably with the spongy thing at the end, not the bristle brush. Yeah. Ugh. Why you gotta mess with whiteout, man?
Yeah. Well, I think
It
they
has
sell
one
it on
job.
the black market or
Oh.
the white market. The whiteout market.
The whiteout market. Yeah, these things can take a hike. It's a never-ending reel of things, and I write thicker than this one little line will go, and so whenever I go to wipe it out and go to wipe underneath of it, it'll undo whatever I've already done.
It'll scratch off what you just
It's crap.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
Or wit out.
Stripped out.
What is the past tense of white? When you white out something, has it been
It's surely not whited out.
Whited out?
I would imagine. Maybe. It sounds wrong, but it seems right.
Could be.
So let's see here. Moving right along. Julia says, super excited about those Boston cream Pop-Tarts, as am I. Those in the apple fritter pie, whatever they were, apple something, strudel, I don't know. They sounded okay, but the Boston cream has really got my attention. It's going to be either really great or really terrible. Yes. So you were talking about the tragedy up in Wisconsin with the parade. Yes, some of Elke's family was involved in that. As we were going off the air last week is kind of or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is whenever I was getting messages from Elke, and please know, Elke, my heart, Josh's heart, and everybody here in the gang. Everybody's been thinking about you and hoping the best for your family. Yeah. So yeah. Kim Gromery says, long time no see. Yeah, that's what I hear. Dev Klein says, you doing mug shots, Jared? No, but I might add that to the repertoire.
Have to do shots with the way the show is going.
Yeah. Speaking of which, ow.
You're still attached to that, man.
Ugh. I even have an extension on here to be able to do that kind of stuff, and it still doesn't work. Shout out to the Betancourts for coming through on our annual rum chata for the show. And
are we going to be doing that next week, the run chata?
Sure are. It's going to be a rum chata kind of day. Should have cracked it open today, but you know. And then we've also got the latest version of Betancourt wine. We've got a Hole in Time. This is a watermelon wine. Like watermelon wine, September 21.
Do you remember?
Yes, I do. I do.
The 21st night
of September. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, Josh. Barb says, so sad, love the monkeys. I know, right? Tell us another fact about the monkeys that you were saying before the show started.
Well, he essentially created the concept of MTV.
Correct. So talk about his concept.
His concept, I believe he created a show with music video. Basically the music video started as like bands doing promotional stuff for their labels and just doing, this is our new album and this is what you're wanting to hear, or they're producing, or new bands coming out. So they'll film videos of their songs to send to labels and stuff like that. Mike Nesmith, coming from the Monkees background where there was that audio visual television show, just said, hey, well, came across a bunch of these videos and decided to start like compiling them into like a show that I'm not real sure, don't quote me on it, but I believe that was originally aired on Nickelodeon.
Why did we get so dark? Oh, I know why. Keep going, sorry.
I believe originally was supposed to air on Nickelodeon or something like that, and it got picked up. Basically bought out and then became MTV. Hey, there I am. Not that that's any addition to the show,
right? But it helps me,
yeah.
Because I, instead of just looking at you, I can actually see.
Right. So
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, his concept was MTV, and if you want to blame anyone for the over visualization of music, I guess you can blame Mike Nesmith.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. That's so cool. It's interesting to me to see those people that were ahead of their time and in the way that they either had a vision and didn't know how to make it realized, or that started an idea even bigger and morphed into something else. So good stuff. Really cool stuff. Julia says, Steven wants to know if you are a penny profile shot.
A penny profile shot. Is that the side?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. I'm a nickel. Julia also says the first screamers, now this. I know it's something with the program that we use or something. Like all of a sudden, I don't know if it did update. My computer updated it anyway.
Well, maybe God just hates podcasts originating from
I
Springfield,
think
Missouri.
so. I think so. It's the internet. It has it out for us. Deb says, what can we see? We can see Shane, but not you guys. Happy birthday, Shane. Okay. Well,
far back.
Yep. All right. There we go. We got that. Good deal. Everybody could hear. Good stuff. Kim said that Shane was echoing when he talked. Well, that's just the way Shane talks. Yeah. I mean, when you're that short, your voice has to carry more. So
he's working on his ventriloquism, and that's just an effect he's working on.
Right. He was probably sitting on Scott Henry's lap.
That's right. Yeah,
Chris
that's
Fiddler's
very
here.
Uncomfortable imagery.
Right.
Where's that hand going?
Yeah. Chris Fiddler is here. Hey, all. It's been a minute since I've been on. Good to see you all again. Good to see you as well, Chris. Hope things are going well. Hope you guys are getting ready for the holidays. It's definitely what we've been doing around here, and things are crazy, man. So thank you so much for joining us. Good to see you back, my friend. Deb says, Dime Store Whore is a kickin' band name. Well, thank you, but more on that Saturday. Elkie says, I'm there. So excited to see everyone for Jinky Fest 4. Jill is here. Jill Poole. Hi, good to see you. Elkie says, it's awesome at Ernie Biggs with a band. Red Light Runner rocks and sounds awesome. Yeah, have you ever been to Ernie Biggs with a band?
Seen a band? No, but I think we're booked there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I remember you mentioned you guys
we're
might
going to be booking there. So.
Well, that's really cool to hear that they're doing bands and stuff now.
Yeah, and I think that's a great opportunity for bands because
any place to play.
The clientele that goes into Ernie Biggs is not going to be the ones that go to the ballroom.
That's exactly right.
Sees live music.
Yep.
So this is going to, and I've always been a big proponent that we have got to grow our audience into a younger audience. Not that we don't like the.
You got to get younger and you've got to get new. I mean, you've got to get outside of this little box that we're in with this music community.
Yeah.
As great as we are, we need more. You know, it's you can only squeeze the sponge so long.
Yep. And your clientele are getting older, the less they're going to go out.
I'm not getting older.
I don't want to go out unless I'm playing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just not quite 50 yet, but if I don't even want to go out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Elkie says, so excited to see it. Dime Store Whore. As am I. Okay,
what type of clothing is a dime store
whore
going to wear?
That's a good question.
Okay, let me ask this.
Okay. Hang on. Before you ask, let me run downstairs because I hear somebody hollering again.
I'll throw it out to the audience. Do you think they're whores for dime stores, meaning they like to go to dime stores? Or they're just like really cheap whores, like a whore that you would find at a dime store. What are your thoughts while he tries to figure out what is going on downstairs? I'll look at the messages here because I have no control over there. Mike Smith created a show, Pop Clips, in 1980 for Nickelodeon, which... Oh, thank you, Audio Roast Research Department. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. Mike Smith created the show Pop Clips in 1980 for Nickelodeon, which shared the same parent company as MTV. Yep. Jared, you are a silver dollar, honey. Really cheap whores. Yeah, really cheap whores. That's what I'm thinking because I know Jared. I know some of the other guys in the band too. I don't like going out unless I'm playing either, Teresa Graves says, but I've been trying to do more so lately. And me too. I do that too. My job has been really kind of busy lately. So anytime I get at home, I like to stay at home. Really cheap whores. Another one would be Deborah Klein's guest. So far, I think we're thinking that they're cheap whores. But I do kind of like the idea of a bunch of guys going to dime stores and just fetishizing that. Deborah Klein says, I don't go out as much if Cindy isn't in town and have no one to go with. Well, Deborah, everybody knows who you are. So wherever you go, I'm sure someone's going to be there that knows you. You don't need to worry about that. Just go out, have fun. I'm just so old and tired. I know this is exciting. Cindy Lucas, I'm missing going out and getting old. Yeah, getting old sucks. You wake up in the morning feeling like you're hungover and you haven't even drank. So at least that's the way it is with me when I play. I don't know. Maybe I need to start drinking more Gatorade. Yeah, Cindy Lucas says, honey, you're not old. I'm sorry, Deborah says you're not old, Cindy Lucas. Hi, Liz. Liz Deck is watching. So we really don't have anything planned. Just a reminder, Janky Fest is next Saturday. They're going to be selling tickets all week. I think it's $10. Don't quote me. I know it's $15 at the door. Big celebration. It's always fun.
This is so hard. It's ridiculous. I'm spreading myself way too thin.
Dude, management job needs to be protected from your podcast.
For real.
So far, the viewers believe that dime store horror means really cheap whores, not people who are like whores.
We shop really cheaply, like a bunch of whores.
Well,
I don't know. Truth be told, I have no idea.
You don't know what it means?
No, that's a Scott Henryism.
Yeah,
dime store whore. That's what it's called. Yeah. All right. Whew, man, running up and down those stairs.
Yeah.
Stephanie says, I bet Crocs will be worn.
You
are not wrong, my friend. It's like but not by me. I don't even own Crocs, and I will never own Crocs. Own Crocs. Terry Jones will be there. Awesome, man. Very cool. I'm super excited for you to check it out, man. There's going to be a lot of good music there that night.
Well, we'll see.
All right, we'll see. We'll see about that, see?
Do you guys have your lineup set as far as who's playing when?
Yes, we are going to be opening the show, Dime Store Horror, and then Damsel, Dirty Saints, and Throwfall.
Okay.
Yep. But you got to be there for all of them. You can't just show up for Throwfall, otherwise I'll throw you out. It's that simple.
Can we leave before Throwfall?
Oh God, yes.
Okay.
We've got bedtime.
I mean, how much jinky can you stand?
Right, you're right.
Two of them.
Terry says it looked better with the black screen. Hey, somebody said that on Thursday with the Unsung Screamer crew too. Yeah, I agree. Here you go, Elkie. This one's just for you. Oh my God, there's so much going wrong today. All right, man, we got that taken care of. So Elkie says, I just got back in town from Wisconsin. Yes.
Yeah.
Deborah says it's like a paranormal shows when they say it's like when we turn off night vision. Yes, exactly. Okay, so the other brother was discharged from the hospital still under doctor supervision. Good. That's great news, Elkie. I'm super excited to hear that he's doing better. Finally got my Christmas decorations completed, says Julia. How's everyone else doing with that? Well, let me tell you, I don't even have a Christmas tree up. Probably won't at this point. Just too damn busy. In case you couldn't tell. How about you, Josh? Have you got
No,
got the
haven't
place all
decorated
decorated
yet. No.
No? Are you
No.
going to?
I don't know. I only got one kid, and she's 18, so it's
Yeah.
you know.
I get that. For us, we're gonna travel to my family's for Christmas. So I'm like, what's the point? I mean, we're not even gonna be here for that. So it's the joys of adulthood. Oh, the Audio Roast Podcast Research Department says the proper usage is whited out.
Okay.
The more you know. Good to know for sure. Terry says, did someone say shots?
We need to come up with a little musical tag for the Audio Roast Podcast Research Department.
Oh,
wouldn't that be cool? Bing!
As a matter of fact,
Got one?
let me see what I can do here. I'll work that magic backstage. In the meantime,
Okay.
Elkie says, thank you, Jared and Josh. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Julie says, hey, my daughter's favorite rum chata, the peppermint bark. We also have our hands on some red velvet Bailey's Irish cream.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. That sounds really good.
That does sound really good.
Yeah.
That does sound really good. Audio Roast Research Department says Mike, I'll never say that right. What's his last name?
Nesmith.
Nesmith. Not Nesquik, but Nesmith.
Yeah, very similar.
created the show Pop Clips in 1980 for Nickelodeon, which shared the same parent company as NTV.
Yep.
There you go.
And I really like that profile pic. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, somebody made that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
did
fits
you make
perfectly.
that?
I did make
Oh,
that. It fits
looks
perfectly. Well, I mean, I had to have the Audio Roast font in the
Right.
research department
Mhm.
on the laptop there. So yeah, it's very fitting too. It's all anonymous since nobody knows who the research department
no one
is.
knows who that is.
Teresa Graves is here. Jared, you're a silver dollar, honey. Yeah, you betcha. At least. Elkie says, really cheap whores.
Yeah, that was the
Now
question
you
I
guys
posed.
know me.
Yeah, that was the question I posed. Is the dime store whore, meaning that they're whores for dime stores?
Oh,
Like they like to go to dime stores
Mhm.
and
yeah, we don't go to band practice. We go to dime
girls
stores.
night out. We're gonna hit the dime
Right,
stores. Or if they were really cheap.
Oh my
whores.
gosh, look at this sweater. Yeah,
And it really
that's-
wasn't even close. Everybody believes you guys are cheap whores.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Teresa says, I don't like going out unless I'm playing either, but I've been trying to do more lately. Yes, and Terry, I've seen you out at, I think you were at a Dirty Saint show or something recently. It was really good to see you, and I hope that we'll see you at Jinky Fest. I keep saying it, but I really am super excited for this. A lot of bands and stuff I've supported over the last 3 years or whatever, and not really doing a band of my own, and so I'm hoping I'm cashing in that card now and saying, okay, your turn. So yeah, Deborah says, I don't go out as much if Cindy isn't in town or I have no one to go with. Well, I'll be your date if you come out to Jinky Fest.
I read that earlier, and I told her that she is so well known that it doesn't matter where she goes, someone's gonna know her.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
She doesn't
That's
need to worry
very true.
about
Here,
is Cindy being in town.
without saying anything, that's my favorite part of the show so far.
What? Angry Robin Phillips.
Well, or with saying something, even though I just said without saying anything. All right, so Cindy says, "Oh, I miss going out. I'm getting old." Well, you're not too old to get out and party and have a good time with some good music. So we'll see you then. Terry says it's better to go out while getting older. Makes you feel young again. Until the next day.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Liz Deck is here as well. She says, thinking of going out Saturday. Well, I hope you do. I would love to see you there. Deborah says we need some liquid marijuanas and LHDs, Cindy. Sure. Y'all know how to party. It's so Kim Garmery says it's just so people-y out.
Yeah. Have you noticed that? There's people.
There's
around.
people
Yeah.
and stuff. Ugh. What you need to do is get you a spray bottle. It's just got water in it and label it as people repellent.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Batman from the 60s?
Yeah, the shark repellent.
You got it.
You know what my
Exactly.
people repellent is?
What's that?
My personality.
Oh.
People just want to run away from me.
I don't know about that. Let's see here. Elkie says $12. That's correct. Merry Christmas to you as well, Liz. And Deborah says, back in the day at Ben Franklin, 5 and dime, everybody shopped at the dime store. So I guess that's where it came from.
Yes.
Well, Scott Henry is older than any dime store that's been around, so that's probably exactly where it came from.
That's right. We're gonna have some questions about those old timey stores.
Right. Yeah. Well, we are going to have a Q&A.
Tell us a story,
Instead of playing
about the dime stools.
instead of playing an encore, we're just going to have a Q&A session.
That's right.
What time is the door open? The door's open at 6:00, and we start at 7:00.
Wow, that's really early. I figured it was.
Well, we got 4 bands to cram in there. So.
Yeah, but you guys could play 30 minutes.
No, we cannot. Kim Grummer says, I have a few decorations up. Yeah, just a few. 6:00, not 6:30, Elkie. If that says that somewhere online, I'll find that and fix it. But it's 6:00 are the doors for Saturday at Jinky Fest. Deborah says, my family is coming to my house for Christmas, and we're having a taco bar. That's awesome. That's exactly what's happening downstairs at their private party. They're pitching in on a taco bar. Stephanie says, gotta go, y'all. Hockey is on. Go Blues. Never heard of
St. Louis Blues.
Hockey? Hokey?
Hokey. Yeah, it's part of a Canadian conspiracy.
Right. Yeah. Robin says, great seeing you last night, Josh. You rocked. Can't wait until Saturday to see everyone and your band, Jared. Well, thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you were out and about supporting the great Pod Boy and all of his bandmates. I heard that you had a new addition in the band this weekend.
Well, we had a fill-in, not an addition, just a fill-in.
There you go. Better said. Yep.
Yeah.
So how did that go?
Mr. Gene Whedon.
Oh, I've heard of him before.
Was playing drums. Our drummer, Travis, being a good grandpa, his grandbaby
Grandpa?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how that doesn't seem possible, but yet
had
it
a
is.
birthday, so he had to drive down to St. Louis for this weekend and did grandpa stuff for his grandson's birthday. So we needed a fill-in drummer, and Gene Whedon was able to do it for us. And without practicing, coming in pretty much cold, he did awesome.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. He's a very talented musician.
He is.
And way more than just smacking some drums. I'm talking musician.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. So I'm glad to hear that he fit like a glove.
Yes.
In the old Identity Crisis. What did he wear?
He wore just basically some
Black
slacks.
Velvet!
Yeah.
No.
He wore slacks and like just a
Slacks!
short sleeve shirt.
Did he
But
try to
last
sell you a
night-
car?
Actually, he was talking about his vehicle, how it was an 08, and just going on and on about his car for a little bit. And it's like, dude, you're not going to sell me on anything. But second night, he wore his Merry Christmas suit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I did see that on Facebook. That let me tell you, as a suit connoisseur, I needed that. That is awesome. All right. Deb says, Cindy, yes, my knees and his ankles. Whoa, I missed something there. I mean hips. Okay. It's time to get out again, Liz Deck says. I agree. It's time to dust off something. Elkie says, I haven't had.
That could mean so many
I know.
things.
That's why I was like, let me just stop my sentence before I go too far. Haven't had time to put anything up and out yet. Christmas. Yeah, I totally understand. I will challenge all of us, including myself, to put at least one decoration. Even if you don't do a tree, put a Santa Claus out, put a jingle bell wreath up, or a something, anything. Got to have a little bit of spirit in this time. Liz says cookie time for you as well. Woohoo! So the show starts at 7. Yes, that's correct. Doors at 6, show at 7, and then the bands go 7, 8, 9, 10, basically.
Okay.
Supposedly. It's bands, so, we'll see how that goes. In the meantime.
And what time does it end? 11?
I don't know. Well, it ends before we all turn into pumpkins.
Well, okay. I don't know. I thought, if it ends at 11, that means Jinky can go out to other bars and drink. So.
Well, McDonald's will still be open. I don't know if they're still
will,
serving the McRibs, but if anybody's going to check on that, it'll be Shane Jennings. So, let's take a quick commercial break and get some more coffee going here. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Hopefully nothing freezes, nothing whatevers, and we'll all be right back here at square one.
I just want to thank you once again. And if you have the chance to come to Springfield to RC Flea Mart over on Kearney Street, come on. And if you have the chance to come to Marshfield, Missouri at Unique Antiques and Collectibles over on Spur Drive, come check out both of the booths. I do thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon. Keep listening to good music.
So trying to break into this scene was impossible. Renee and I
It's so interesting to me because it was not that way for me.
Oh my God, I couldn't get an audition.
Do you think a lot of that has to do with where we're at physically, like not being St. Louis or not being Chicago or that kind of thing? Like when you were traveling to those places, weren't you in kind of some bigger hubs?
You know what? Well, that's a good question.
All right, we are back. There we go. Yeah, 6 o'clock. Elkie says, Pumpkin, I gotta stay for that to happen. Yeah, absolutely. It's like Cinderella, you know. Once the clock hits a certain time, certain things happen, and you just can't turn back the hands of time. Liz says, hey, there you go. Has everybody started their Christmas shopping? Anybody got it done? I have not started. I've got one Christmas out of the way and done. But I've still got family to buy for, friends to buy for. I don't know. I got to get on the ball. I've had so little time to do hardly anything, it seems like. So that's where I'm at. Kim says that she has finished shopping. Well, you go get her. Robin Phillips is also done. Wow, good for you guys. That's awesome. Did you guys have a lot of people to buy for, or did you have a pretty easygoing Christmas as far as people to buy for? Liz says, nope, easy. Kid just wants money. Man, those are the best, aren't they? It's always funny to me because it sometimes can feel really impersonal to be the one giving, like, oh, here's a gift card or here's some cash. But really, being the one getting it, it's like, this is all I need. Like, I can get my own stuff. So I'm of the mind that it's not any less personal to give cash or a gift card or a money card or anything like that. I'm a fan. I am a fan. Elkie says, yes, I started Christmas shopping. Good stuff. I know we've got, as far as the online stuff, only a few days left before it's cut off, and stuff won't be guaranteed before Christmas. So we got to get on it, y'all. Deborah says my grandson is bought, but taking my mom next Saturday so we can shop. Awesome. Terry says he's barely started. Well, just give everybody a shot. You'll be all right. Easy for Robin. Good. Casey Kavanaugh says presents done, wrapped and under the tree. There you go. Speaking of Casey Kavanaugh, Casey is going to be one of our guests here next week on the show. We are doing our annual Christmas episode next week. So I'm super excited for that. We've got all kinds of fun stuff in store. Casey is apparently a Christmas fanatic. So we're going to see just how much he knows about Christmas and Christmas music and all that kind of stuff. And speaking of Casey Kavanaugh, and speaking of Christmas music, and speaking of promoting shows, this is what we've got coming up next here at the Riff for Papa Green Shoes. It is a Papa Green Shoes Christmas party. In fact, this is the 5th annual. This is on Thursday, December the 23rd. The show is from 7:30 to 9:30 in the OG PGS time slot. And it is going to be a lot of fun, honestly. They play some Christmas music. They play some regular Papa Green Shoes stuff. So if you're a PGS fan, come on out to the Riff on Thursday, December 23rd for your dose of Christmas music. Kim says we did some extra for a couple toy drives and from foster programs. That's really, really cool. Kudos to you, Kim. I wish more people would do that kind of stuff. It helps our community. It helps people in need. And I've always said times are hard for everybody right now, and especially at Christmas time. There's a lot of people feeling a lot of that pressure. Shannon says, I haven't even started shopping yet. Well, doggone it, Shannon, you better get yourself to work, my friend. Time is running out. Elkie says, love PGS, and it's a Christmas show. Right? Win-win. We won't turn into pumpkins. In fact, we'll turn into, I almost said snowflakes, but you can't say that nowadays. We'll turn into snowmen and women. Snow people.
Well, they do have Burl Ives in their band.
Oh, yes, they do.
Silver and
there you go.
gold.
Silver and gold. Yeah, if I don't hear some silver and gold from Mr. Ding Daisy, I'm going to riot.
That's right.
So, have you noticed the new addition here in the studio?
No.
You haven't?
I haven't. What's the new edition?
Oh, you haven't noticed anything new? Ouch. Oh, of course that camera isn't working either.
Of course
all of
not.
a sudden. So nothing behind you, nothing.
Oh my gosh, yes. Mr.
Oh, let me
Axel.
There we go.
Yeah, so point him up there.
Oh yeah. That way, if I can't see Joshua, at least I could see Axel.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, I don't know why. It's I mean, we're just stepping up the game over there in the pod corner.
Okay. Well, we'll have to put this up as well.
Oh, there you go.
Because there's going to be a Jinky Fest.
A Janky Fest.
A Jinky Fest.
Which Jinky Fest? Number 4.
You see that one right there? The dime store whores?
Yeah.
Or is that one? That's just one, right? You are collectively the whore.
Yes. I am the whore.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Capital T, capital He.
Capital T, capital E.
Yeah, the. Terry Jones says, I never know what to get anyone, so I might just show up everywhere eventually with a shot glass and a bottle. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. Julia says, awesome poster. He's watching over you, welcoming you to the jungle because it's so easy. He is watching this little rocket queen a hawk.
Am I going to die?
You're gonna die. Yes, you. Well, I hope not, because I need all the help I can get with this show.
Yeah, not a whole lot of help today. Everything's dead.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, what's the point? What's the point? Deborah says one of my favorite videos of Axl is when he's doing the Bohemian Rhapsody of Queen at the Freddie benefit and the crowd literally bouncing. Love it. You have no idea, Deb, how many times I've watched that. And like when he comes out and does a spin and the pyro. Like I have watched that sequence so many times, and I love it the exact same. The balance, when he comes in on that heavy stuff.
I've never seen it.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
you know why? Because I don't like search anything with Axl Rose in it.
Fixed. Oh man, I got the power. Well, you're cutting yourself short, my friend. It's really good.
Is that a height joke? That's a height joke, isn't it?
It's a powerful stage
presentation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the word. I'll look it up.
Yeah. Well, I won't put that on you. I'm going to force it upon you after the show.
I will do that. Yeah, I will look at it after the show. And
Jared Isaac says #7 Bohemian Rhapsody, Elton John and Axl Rose. Terry says,
it's got Elton John in it?
It's a duet.
Oh, well, then I'm going to have to watch it.
It's
got
really,
Elton John.
really good.
I love Elton John.
I'm sure you've seen the when they performed on the MTV Video Awards.
I saw him with Eminem.
You guys. Yeah. No, you saw Elton with Eminem.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Elton.
Oh, no, we're talking Axl. Elton just happens to be a bonus. Terry says that poster will bring you to your knees. It certainly will. Yeah, that was my Christmas present to myself, by the way. I hung it up today. Deborah says, me too. It's so cool. I watched it live on TV when he did it. It was sweet. Yeah.
Or as Miss Bencourt would say, it's Bret Michaels.
Oh God, don't ruin my poster. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. So Josh, what
Yeah.
about you? Have you got Christmas shopping to do? Have you already done it? Where are you at on that?
You know, everybody's wanting cash. Kids are wanting cash, so that's easy.
Yeah.
We got a couple of presents here or there.
Very nice.
Yeah, but this year's going to be interesting. My folks just sold their house.
Oh, they did
They
sell
did.
it.
They put it on the
Breaking
market
news.
Tuesday, and they sold it yesterday.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
So they
That-
got to be out in January. So
Wow.
my folks are going to be moving up to Lebanon in January.
Moving on up
Yeah.
to Lebanon.
They've been in Arkansas since 75.
Wow.
74, 75. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Deborah says, Elton Smelton, we're talking about Axel, Josh, UA. Yes, exactly. Julia says, George Michael sang Somebody to Love on that same concert. Amazing. Yes. And also Annie Lennox and David Bowie
Yeah.
did Under Pressure, and it was fantastic. Have you not seen this
I
concert at all?
haven't. No.
Good Lord. What rock have you been living under?
I don't know.
Elkie says, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Kim says, sure wouldn't be a shame if Bret Michaels' face ended up on that poster. A shame is an understatement. A shame is an
You're
understatement.
giving me some ideas.
No. Robin says, yes, Bret Michaels. No! Bret Michaels is no bueno. Deborah says, George Michael kicked ass. Well, he certainly did. He certainly did. At the very least.
Sorry. Jokes.
In other breaking news, let's see what we've got for Deborah says, Brett who? Robin says, that's my man. That's my man. Well, you can have him.
Which one? Brett or
Yeah, Brett.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's there we go. Oh, maybe. All right. I think we've got some sound effects up here.
Do we?
Let's see here. We got to pick a good one here if we're going to be using this for the what's it called?
The
Research
audio
department.
research department. Yep.
So let's see which one we should go with here. Not so much. That's not bad, but oh, this might be it. That might be the one right
yeah,
there.
I think so. Audio's research department says
that's it. That's the one. I'm literally relabeling this research department. Well, I say that. Maybe I'm not. All right. So got it.
all right.
Terry says, George did what in a bathroom? He was singing a solo, brother. Let me tell you.
Working that mic real
Yeah,
good.
he was using his diaphragm. Elkie says, congrats to Josh's parents selling home. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I know we've talked about it here on the show that they've been hard at work at getting everything ready and stuff. So
yeah.
congratulations
And it's going to
to
be
them
so
for
much
sure.
easier to see them just hopping on the interstate rather than driving
Absolutely,
through the
man.
hills. And
Yeah,
3
and
hours.
past the radiation and the nuclear plants and the whole,
Mhm.
Deborah says, shush, y'all. George Michael did 39 and Somebody to Love. Wait. George Michael did 39 and Somebody. The song 30. Never mind. It was
39 what?
Right, exactly. It was really good. I think they released his version. He was a cutie too. Yeah, he was. I actually have a couple of George Michael albums, and he I don't want to say is underrated, but underappreciated. Underappreciated. Because he had some really good songs that weren't even like big hits, but if you can get into the style of music and stuff, you would find a lot of stuff that you enjoy.
He had some huge hits even with the solo career. You know,
Oh,
I Want
gosh,
Your
yeah.
Sex,
Yeah.
Faith.
Yeah, but I'm talking post that. I'm talking like early 2000s and stuff.
Yeah,
he had a
his-
lot of
his
stuff
career
that people
kinda went
didn't.
downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. What else we got?
I don't know.
Oh, looky there. It's a commercial break. Let's take one, and we'll be back in just a second.
Hi, I'm John Bushmill,
head of the legal department for the Audio Roast podcast and its parent company, Sunset Productions. There have been some disturbing reports recently that Pop-Tart have been using predominantly pear and apple as filling in the strawberry-flavored Pop-Tarts. Well, we here at Bushmill Associates and at the Audio Roast podcast don't take that very lightly. In response, we have put together a crack team of scientists and investigators to get to the bottom of this, and the results may shock you. Not only did we find the claims about the strawberry Pop-Tarts to be true, but our researchers have discovered the cinnamon brown sugar to be comprised almost entirely of sawdust. Not just any sawdust either, but the cheap, inferior sawdust provided by Fritz Designs. Bushmill Associates will be filing a class action lawsuit naming Kellogg's and Fritz Design as its defendants. If you have unknowingly consumed low-quality sawdust from Fritz Designs, you may have a case. Call 1-800-555-FDAN for your free consultation. And remember, a bird in the hand is worth two in the Bushmill. Bushmill Associates, hello? 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 Hello?
Okay, so Tom says lies. What's lies? I have no idea. Let's see here. Let's go back up to the top. Deb says, shush, y'all. Oh, I already got that one. Elkie says, agreed, 100%. Julia says, George Michael's album, Listen Without Prejudice, is amazing. One of the great ones you can listen to all the way through. That's what Tom says are lies. Well, let me tell you. Let me see if I can find this album that I've got, and I encourage you guys to check it out. George Michael, not to be confused with Brett Michaels.
I thought he was talking about lies was the rumors of the bathroom.
What's that?
I thought he was talking about.
Boy, that gate on yours is really tight. Let me.
Well, I was muted.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Yeah, I thought he was referring to the bathroom rumors.
Oh, gotcha. No, I don't think so.
No.
I think. Yeah, Patience is the album that I've got, I believe. Yes, Patience. It's one that you can listen to from start to finish. And Tom Henry, those are not lies. Really good stuff. Tom says, bias by the host is allowed, though. Of course, yeah. I mean, if you don't agree, get your own show. It's what everybody else does.
He's never claimed to be neutral.
Right. Yeah, it's true. Let me get you back here in the Neil.
There I am. Hi guys.
Here I am.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
I'm yours. Oops, I already hit the wrong button. Deb says, see, Dame Julia knows. Exactly.
Yeah.
Tom says, nope, it's the Pop-Tart lies. Oh, come on now. Hey, Tom, are you going to try those Boston cream Pop-Tarts when they come out later in this month? Supposedly they're supposed to hit the market in the end of December. So we shall see. All right. Moving right along. Have you thought about New Year's Eve and your resolution?
I don't make resolutions.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh, do tell.
No,
This is
don't.
breaking news.
It's never been a thing for me.
Why?
I just don't. It's never been a thing.
There is superstition. Writings on the wall.
No, it's just I never really got why people make those resolutions. You either are who you are or you aren't. And if you want to better yourself, why just wait till New Year's?
What if I'd rather butter myself than better myself?
Well, it sounds like a wild time to me. Hey. And that, again, like a resolution. You can do that anytime.
Hello. Right. Yeah.
You know, get you some butter. Do you use real butter or do you use
real
like a
butter
margarine?
and salted.
Salted butter.
Mhm.
Well,
That's what keeps your
if it's
skin
not
young.
salted before, it will be soon.
Oh, Lord. Not disagreeing on music, says Tom. There you go. Julie says, oh, Steven thought Tom Hembry was just bringing up a Guns N' Roses album. The Pop-Tart lies. That's funny. No, it's the Pop-Tart incident is what it is. Tom says, I will be in for a test of the BCP version. BCP. No, not sure.
No.
Boston
cream pie.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Terry says, I agree with Joshua. I've never done a New Year's resolutions either. Why? Well, I don't get that. I mean, even if it doesn't come true, like you just throw it out in the universe and, you know, come July 16th, whatever you hope for actually happens, you're like, you remember that day I said at midnight.
Why would
No.
the universe care? What?
Well, a little pod boy.
Do you know how vast the universe is?
Right. Well, you know, boy, now this could really get deep.
I mean, galaxies, millions and billions of light years.
Right. Buzz light years.
And they care about what one little fleck on a green and blue ball does. Come on.
Yeah, you know.
Now, if the universe had some like sentience to it, then maybe.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. And Julia says, you ever put butter on a co-host? It's so... Have you ever put butter on a co-host? It's so friggin' good. Everybody sing along. There
We don't
you go.
want to get behind the scenes too much.
Right. Yeah.
But we've had to hose down once or twice after the show.
Hose down from the waist down. Just saying. Jerry says, all of the people to lie to, why lie to yourself? Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I get it, I guess. Kim says, I agree with Josh. No resolutions. Y'all are weird. Do you at least eat like some black-eyed peas or kiss somebody at midnight or
Nope.
anything? Nothing?
Nope. I'm normally playing.
So it's just another day.
Yeah.
Just another day to you.
Yeah. See, I just knew growing up, New Year's Eve was not a big thing. I grew up in a dry county, so
That explains a lot.
So, you know, New Year's Eve parties were not like, there were no bars. There was no real big New Year's Eve thing.
Right.
So I didn't start getting into New Year's until I moved up to Springfield and started playing clubs.
Right.
And then, you know, I wasn't participating in the festivities. I was entertaining the festivities.
Yeah.
So.
I got to say, it's been really weird for me. Was it? No, not last year. It's been weird for me not being on stage playing. I'll say that much.
Right.
I've been obviously with the Dirty Saints, you know, doing production and stuff for the last 3 or 4 years, I guess 5 years with them, whatever it's been. But yeah, it's been really weird not doing that on New Year's Eve because you're so used to being the one on stage that you don't have to make plans. Your plans are already made for you. So let's see here. Which, by the way, I'll be here at the Riff with the Dirty Saints for New Year's. Are you guys playing somewhere?
Yeah, we're at Gary's.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
But if I were to make a New Year's resolution.
Oh, wait. I'll never find it. Maybe this one? Nope, that one.
That one?
If you were to make one, it would be?
To stop doing meth.
Again?
Again.
Attaboy.
Well, I mean.
Attaboy.
Yeah. I'm thinking of switching to heroin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My veins are pretty strong.
Breaking
You know.
news. Breaking news.
You got to try something new.
Right.
Yeah.
Julia says, hose down from the waist down. Is that a dime store whore bath? Well, I mean,
Dime store whore's
basically.
bath. Hose down from the waist down.
Right.
And we're referring to like a water hose, not a,
right.
That's not a euphemism.
Cindy says melted butter, so that's why your equipment doesn't work. The more you know.
Yeah. And it attracts ants, and the ants get into the.
Yeah, not the uncles, just the ants.
Yeah.
Deb says black-eyed peas taste like dirt. Strongly agree.
Not if they're cooked right.
Nah, come on.
I grew up in the South, and I love me some black-eyed peas. You got to cook them right.
They only had a couple hits. We used to go out and shoot the guns in the air. I think I fell asleep last year. Yeah, I get that. Hopefully you're not falling asleep while shooting guns.
Again, you don't have to wait till New Year's to shoot your guns in the air.
Ayo.
You know, resolutions, illegal firearm discharges anytime.
Right. I might. Terry says I do the midnight kiss if I'm with the right person, just in case. Hopefully you're with an actual person, not just a mirror. Because that could get kind of awkward unless you got butter. Kim says Julia or a song or an album title. Yes, it does sound like one of those, if not all of those. Deborah says I'm from the South and black eyed peas have always tasted like dirt.
Then you ain't got someone cooking them right.
There you go. That's what I was waiting for. I knew you'd assume that then. Yeah. I'm topping off me old cup of breakfast in America. Do you want some more?
I'm good.
Okay. Joshua Poole is coffeeed out, y'all. Terry says, hey now, the mirror is better than sheep. Oh, boy.
But sheep aren't bad.
Oh, geez. You know I'm mad. I'm mad. Let's see what else we got. Josh and I were talking. We've been talking about a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff coming up, and I know it's really a crazy time of year for both of us, if I'm being honest. But we've really got a lot on the horizon. We've got a lot going on that we're getting ready to launch on the Patreon page. We've got a big show coming up next week with our Christmas episode. We've got our year in review episode the week after that. And so that's a lot of what I've been getting ready for on the back end of things. What was I going to say?
Year in review?
We were talking. I was thinking about the next live show.
Yeah.
People have been asking me about that. That is something that I really would like to do. It's been a matter of trying to find time. The big caveat is the Riff has been ungodly busy with private Christmas parties and stuff, which is fantastic. I love that. But by golly, it just doesn't leave any days for us. So once the new year starts, we'll start looking at the calendar and seeing about when we can find a date for that. Because dear Lord, are those so much fun. I thoroughly enjoy those and hope you guys do as well. So that's what our goal is for the beginning of the year to try to find a date for the next Audio Roast live show at the Riff. Yeah, that's I'm trying to think if there was anything else I was going to say. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. Do you got anything else?
I really don't.
Me neither.
No.
Me neither.
No.
I know that I'm excited for next week's show. Excited for Casey Kavanaugh and a chance to hear about all of his Christmas love. So if you guys are Christmas lovers yourself, you're really going to enjoy next week. And I want you to challenge Casey. Casey apparently he puts together a top something list or prioritizes new Christmas music every year. So I'm challenging you to know your stuff so that way, whenever he comes in and thinks he knows it all, you guys know a little something extra. So with that being said, let me see if we can wrap this up here. Let me go back over here. I think I also played the same commercial twice. That happens, you know. So in the meantime, I might. There we go. We'll just do that.
Yeah,
we'll just do that. We are all out of time. So needless to say, I didn't want to miss 2 weeks in a row. Last week we had a big metal concert downstairs. So it was entirely too loud to be able to do anything microphone related upstairs. So today we've got a private party and I need to get back downstairs to that. But in the meantime, Terry says, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone Saturday night. I mean, I might be closing one eye, but still. Elkie says, freezing up. Oh, I don't know what's freezing up. I hope it's not us. It doesn't seem like it's us. If your sports team's playing tonight, good luck to them. If not,
go sports.
Go sports. Yay, teams. All right. So, final thoughts. Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
AudioRoast.com. Go there. Do it now, or else you'll be on the naughty list. Now then, it's time for our final thoughts. Josh, what are your final thoughts for the day?
Don't make New Year's resolutions. Just try to be the best person you can be.
I mean, how am I going to beat that?
Yeah, it's a daily thing.
Right. Here's what I've got.
Okay. Beat it.
How'd
I
you
mean-
know?
That's your New Year's resolution.
Hey,
Hey,
no, my
time to go. The alarm went off.
right, yeah, it's gotta blow. Julia says you got to give me that 7 songs fix, man. I know. I'm so sorry. I absolutely didn't have time to get to it this week, so we're carrying over, and I will break down the last submissions on next week's show. So we'll continue back with the 7 songs in 7 days next week, and I'm super excited to do so. Robin says can't wait till Saturday, as can we. They are. I'm assuming that's a coffee bean or a ring or something. I don't know. Julia says, at least do one before Christmas because the last song I nominated is a holiday song. I mean, it would be funny if you listened to it in February or March. I know, right? Yeah. No, we will. I promise you that we will have that for next week. Elkie says, New Year's resolution, be kind. Exactly. Liz says, see you Saturday. That's honestly all I've got. My final thoughts are, do your part, support people, and do nice things for people. Be kind to each other, love one another. Remember that times are hard for everybody right now, so may your love of coffee and your love of music be strong, but your sense of humor and your holiday spirit be even stronger. We'll see you right here next week. Ho, 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 on the Audio Roast Podcast.